Mic test, mic test, mic. Nakabukas ang mic, nakabukas ang mic. Wait. Hello, hello. Okay na to. Hello, hello, yon. So, welcome back after a month and a half na walang content. Ngayon, babalik tayo para sa random content. Content na ba tayo? Hindi. Hindi tayo dapat ma-content sa buhay. Wait lang. Save lang natin to. Genshin Impact. Whew! So, ngayon, February 10? Lumabas na yung Alatos chapter, yung istorya ata ni Ay, bobo ka, bobo mo. Ba't di tumama? Parang gago ka.
Order guide you.
Bad trip naman. Oh my god, oh my god. Napuwing pa ako. Bad trip naman. Ay, nako.
This is long overdue. We're way behind schedule.
Time for retribution. Solidify. Order guide you.
Die, trash. So, bali, update ko nga na pala. Ang ano ngayon, ano ba to? So, ang binibuild natin ngayon is, nire-ready natin, ito yung ganito. Yung ganito para kay Rosaria. And dahil na kumpleto na natin yung parang, parang 46 na horror score. Ano yung sitwasyon goal ko ngayon is ang pagkakabasa ko kasi physical build si Rosaria. So, mag-farm tayo ng Bloodstained, Bloodstained Chivalry. At the same time, Noblesse na rin para kay pangalan na? Bennett. Win-win yan. Fuck, kulang. Pweh!
It truly is fascinating.
Which should I choose? Add
Astro Abisoske. Bennett. Siguro pag nakuha na natin si 20 at malayo pa talaga si Ayaka. Siguro i-level up muna natin yung supports. Magano muna siguro tayo 20 main. Ay 20 main. Bennett main. Pwede rin. Wait lang. 1, 2, 3. Ano pang-apat? 1, 2, 3. Saan pang-apat? Ito. I don't know. Try muna natin siguro yung bagong content, no? Yan. Ba't di ko na rin daliin to? Baka 2 birds with 1 stone. Stone cold. So, kung nanonood. Hello sa'yo kung sino ka man nanonood ka. What's up? What up? Peh! So, bali nga pala kaya tayo nag-stream ngayon kasi pasado ako sa exam last kay kahapon at masaya ako. Yun lang. Pero kung di ako masaya sa exam kahapon, mag-i-review ako maglamag. Parang future proofing. Pero dahil pumasa tayo, yun siguro. Number ko. Quit dawdling. Dawdling. Kung na lang nag-utos ko pag galit, pektos ang kita eh. Utusan mo si Ningguang. Nakautusan mo si Ningguang pa. In fact, wala kang pwedeng utusan sa ano natin, sa team composition natin. Utusan mo si Ningguang, baka patuhin ka lang yan. Utusan mo si Zhongli, baka paulanan ka lang yan na... Wait lang, tama ba yun? Ano ba build natin dito? Kasi nagpalit ako kahapon eh. Nagtatrial na tama. Ang trash ng art. Siguro, ano nga ako mga Wednesday? Siguro Wednesday. Isang linggo akong mag-farm sa domain ng yung ano nga Noblis para sa physical kasi gagawin kong physical DPS to eh. Ngayon, may napanood kasi akong ang ganda, ang laki ng damage niya pag naka-physical DPS siya. Lalo na yung bagong dagdag na shred niya. Bakit tayo yung tinanong niya? Hindi pala. Hindi pala. Ay, nabago. My back. Bilhin natin lahat. May pera tayo. Sausage party. Sige. Flower. Kumain tayo lahat. 300. Mag-ready tayo para kay Chichi. Yan, xiao. Isip ko pa rin kung siguro ang goal natin kasi nakaano na ako dito eh. Nabobo ko bigla eh. Nasa around 40 pulls sa character banner, 30 pulls sa weapon banner. Siguro pag umabot tayo ng drop na natin.
Crumble.
Siguro pag umabot tayo ng wait lang, wait sila 1v1.
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there? Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different. Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshuin too. Oh, the guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. take care of them.
Nanahimik, wala naman kina-cancer. Papatayin mo bigla yung kalaban. Bad Paimon.
Don't waste my time.
Stabilize.
Ayan, ang baba ng damage ko. Nakikita ko sa around 2k laging damage ko.
These super evil hilichurls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind, too.
Difficult?
Hey! Seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
Interesting.
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilichurls.
Tigata.
Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more adeptus-y than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
9. Ako ang head ng Adepti, ha? Peke ka.
Ahem. Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. I certainly don't. Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars. The one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Levi were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different
Saglit
levels
lang.
of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the
Saglit lang.
mountains, clouds, and moon?
Wait. So we're back. We're back, bitch.
Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now there is finally some hope for my ailing father. Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true Adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you. Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
9.
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they?
What na?
I'm a merchant, and I
Yung
had an
Lord.
especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So
What
I
up
asked
sa'yo,
the
what up?
Master of
Sino ka
Stars if
nanonood
he would
ka? What
make
up?
the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman.
Paano mag-live ang puta?
We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey.
Live ka lang.
It didn't
Easy
come
lang,
cheap,
easy lang.
of course, but
Ay, nako,
then
naka-autoplay
soliciting
pala.
the services of a
My
god
God,
is a
hindi ko na
monumental
pakinggan.
affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension. So, I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Leo
What up
would
sa
be
inyo?
willing
What up,
to.
nanonood? Shout out sa inyo. Wala ka nagdan.
Finally,
Sino ba?
a life full of hope and... Oh, are you...
Nope.
After my fiancé had been left, I cried every... But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting... I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an
fuck?
offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
Scam kayo mga boy.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak. Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
9.
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Go and take it up, let me see.
One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes?
Sige nga, ito nga. Kaya ito.
Now, hold on a second. What about your brother?
This is a common mortal sentiment. That you hail not from Liu is manifest in your appearance, but one senses their materialistic influence upon you. So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
I think he wants some more.
Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay. Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything. You don't even have a vision. Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they? Yep, a tasty. Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new.
One man book house. Saan yun? Layo ah. Bowkeeper. Ooh. May Wukong na ulit may trailer na ulit si Wukong. What the hell? What the hell? Ay, botaw. Ha? Hindi ko na-gets. Ito ba tayo pupunta? Ah, puta, hindi pala doon.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again.
Sige, Corny
Did
tayo.
you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
Isa na kasi siya.
Could be. Now that Paimon thinks about it, there's something that's just not right about this guy. So, what you're trying to say is that he can't grant people's wishes?
What do you think, Paimon?
Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
Harap.
So, are you buying or not?
The fun.
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have...
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
Okay.
So, are you buying or not?
Tangin na. Cancel! Walang ulinaw.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons.
Sana makuha
They
natin yung
swore
skin na
an
yun, no?
oath. Restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
Ang nagustuhan ko yung si, Xiao. Sabi ko, kaya ka plan sana iwis si Xiao eh. Pero gusto ko yung lore niya.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue.
Gusto ko yung lore niya. Gusto ko yung... May overall. Kasi ang problema, parang wala siyang lugar sa team composition ko. Wala akong healer. More on parang shield ako eh.
Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you? So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years. The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through and all of their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead. The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second! Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilichurls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about? Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilichurls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right?
Nothing.
Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory. To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn!
Wait lang ah. Dalawang boss pa.
So, are you buying or not?
Bukas, dalawang boss. Ayun. Try nga ulit natin si Xiao kasi talagang hindi ako na-hype. Pero gusto ko siyang kunin. Future proofing. I mean, just in case na matripang ko sa future, ganito, ganyan. O kaya magkaroon ng mga malulupit na bagong bagong itambal sa kanya. So, ayun eh. Nag-isipan ko talaga kung ano. So, bali, pag kailangan, sa team composition mo, ang necessity niya is, sabihin natin wind. Isa pang wind type. Pangalawa healer. Pangatlo siguro kahit si Zhongli pwede na. Ayun,
Let's dance.
Useless.
pero ang ganda kasi talaga ng animation nyo. Pero para hindi ko maisipang full si Xiao. Gawin ko na lang DPS yan. Gawin ko lang DPS.
Lament! Worthless! Tear!
Kami, okay,
Worthless!
maganda.
Tear!
Talagang, I don't know, hindi ko mahanap yung hype.
Disappear! Worthless! Worthless!
Siya pa.
Worthless! Useless! Useless! Lament!
Hindi ako mapag-try.
Worthless! Tear!
Basta goal na, pag umabot tayo ng at least 30 full, bago mag-end yung ano. Yung... Ayun yung anak. Ayun yung 40, 50, 60, 70. Ayun yung basis natin. Pag umabot tayo ng 30 pulls bago mag-end yung banner niya, wish tayo sa kanya. Kaya pag hindi natin nakuha within 30 pulls, I mean total of 70 pulls, wala talaga. 20 na lang tayo kay 20 return. Rerun. Which is mas better naman si Bendy. Maganda sa lang pagsamahin ni Zhongli. I mean, OP, ano ba to? OP na yung ano, OP na yung CC. Tingnan mo natin yung wish natin. 14 plus 13, 17, 27, tapos tatlong wish. Kaya. Kaso ang banner niya, ilang araw na lang. Fuck! Isang linggo na lang. So, bali, I mean, umaga siguro ng ano, habol natin umaga ng Wednesday next week.
So, are you lying or not?
You win some, you lose some. Kapag wala pa rin tayong around 30 pulls sa Wednesday, wala na, hindi ko na siya kunin. Yung next banner, si Ketching, di ako interesado, meron akong Ketching. Parang wala lang. Hindi ko naalagaan si Ketching eh. So, tsaka parang ang underwhelming ng ano eh, electro ano eh, element eh. Kailangan niya din ng buff, parang geo element. Although dati yung geo element kahit weak siya sa paningin ng iba, favorite ko na talaga yung geo element dati mula nung bago ko pa makuha si Zhongli. Nung nakilala ko pa lang si Ningguang, favorite ko na yung geo element. Ano pa din yung itim?
Flee at my command, foul demon! Flee! Why won't you flee?
Beronia.
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here, too. We have to step in.
Okay.
Stabilize. I will have order.
When the force.
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar? Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power! No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier!
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another opportunity,
Wait lang. Tingnan natin. Kulang yung ano.
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Hunt them down!
Solidify!
Butik. Natangguan. Ay, sisa mo.
Retribution!
Taeng, katanong to yung kasaglit. Yes. Ano to? Meron ba talaga to dito? Ang port ng story to. Makahinga natin. Para matanggal natin mamaya sa interactive map. Fucking.
Oh, it's that
Xiao!
conqueror demons again. No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilly churls.
Tignan natin yung height difference.
Let's see what a real...
Laki ng height difference sa Protect.
It's you. I remember you.
Feeling ko kamag-anak siya ni Tsunade.
I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exercising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean... Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Poor Xiao!
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
No need. I'm used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now! Please?
Well, come on then.
So bali, ang goal natin kunin
Xiao,
ngayon is...
you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this.
Ang liit ni siya.
But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
Wait lang. Oops, mali. Yun na yun? Hindi na pwede mag-edit. Yan. Ano magandang shot? Nasaan na yun? Alam ko pwedeng i-edit yung ano nun ah. Di ko alam. Bakit? Ewan ko ba't? Ito.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Sumout Packer. Exit nga natin ba? Zoom in. Zoom out caps. Zoom out konti. Kita pa eh. Yan. Hi dyan. Yan. Pasok. Ayun, so ang goal... Ay! Nalaglag ang controller. Siguro ang goal natin in terms of ano. Kasi hindi ko alam pero parang na-hype ako kay Dainsleep. Basta yun, Dainsleep. Bali ang leak, sa ano ba naman ang labas? 1.6. So, either si Xiao kunin natin o si 20. Ang next nun, Dainsleep na lang. Si Ayaka, hindi ko alam kung talaga si Ayaka. Baka wala na yung hype ko pagdating niya eh.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Evil conquering!
Ha? Gano'n ba ang kit niya? C6 tong pinahiram sa atin eh. Pero yung kit niya, Divine Karma, wala. Nag-heal ba siya? Alam ko wala eh. Game. Ang ganda talaga.
Worthless.
Ano ko din siguro natin to, no? Go guys, mag-live screen ako, let's kukunin ko na siya.
Worthless.
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? Hyman's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Tangina ang hirap.
Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here!
Ganda niya, tangan ganyan talaga kick niya. Oh.
Useless!
Tangan na nag-stress ako yun, nag-crash talk yun.
Worthless! Here! Worthless! 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 Here! Useless! Useless!
Ba, putang ganda talaga. Useless, useless. Wala kang kunin na, sure na akong kunin ko to. Pag mapunta ko ng 30 points. Bago maganda yung ano niya. Hoy, puta!
Worthless!
Kunin ko siya. Siguro kahit di ko muna palakasin kasi wala talaga akong ano. Wala akong matinong weapon. Fucking hell.
Worthless!
It is came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of, what is the situation?
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Yao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing? That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps... probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Okay. Okay. Tangina, dahil sa mission na to, gusto ko na talaga siya i-pull. Computer proofing lang. Kato na ulo ko. Pero pag di natin siya na-pull within 30 pulls, I mean, pag nasa loob pa rin siya ng 80 wish, siguro let go na natin. That's sad. You know? Wait lang. Wait lang ah. Saan tayo punta? Uy, puta naglag. Okay. Dito mo talang kung hindi pa tayo naman dito eh. Wait lang ah. Tingnan ko lang mamaya. Kailangan tulong ni Mother.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. Guess we can rest a bit. I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
So, ayun, we are back. At tapos ko nang tulungan si Mother. Ito game. So, habang naghihintay ako sa mga iutos niya, naisip ko talaga, gusto ko pa talaga si Xiao. Oh, hindi ko alam. Ang sagot ko, hindi ko talaga alam. Minsan gusto ko siya, minsan hindi. So, parang ang take ko na lang as ano, wag ko na lang siya i-pull. Nakadepende. Nakadepende sa mood ko eh. Hindi siya katulad nung era ni Zhongli na una pa lang na sinabi nila na si Zhongli yung Archon, meaning wala pang 1.1. Eh, nakita ko yung visual niya, maganda. Tapos yung lore niya, gusto ko, kaya wala akong pisa hanggang ngayon, gusto ko si Zhongli. Hindi katulad ng mga ibang dumating na karakter na parang nakikisabay lang sa uso, o kaya nag-future proofing. Ayun. Si Xiao, isa sa mga karakter na inisip ko lang pas as pang future proofing. Wait lang, may violet article sa ano. Dito ba yan? Wala ako. Nagulong mo, wala ka. Depende na lang. Siguro pag dating ng ano at gusto ko pa rin si Xiao, pull natin. Pero pagdating ng ewan kasi, gusto ko talaga at least C4 si Rosaria. At the same time makuha si Ben. Siguro doon na lang. Kasi may nakuha din akong balita na more likely lalabas si Razor. Lalabas si Razor doon sa
The
ano.
spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the Dream Trawler ritual, I trust.
How'd you know that?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Wow. Hyman's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here, in any case. Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Oo nga, no? Kailangan pa palang tapusin yung unleash how. Kailangan pa tapusin to, okay?
This sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine. So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
Ang atin ang bilang puta naman, oh. Lang. I'm assuming this is it. Oh, hindi. Oo nga, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, 6, 7, tangin na. Ah, 6, 7. Ah, ito. 6. Ah! Sa taas! 6, kasi 7, nakita ko na yun. Ito dito, diba? Ah! Bobo!
Hyman thinks we've got all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we? Huh? Where'd he go? He was right here!
I presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
It's that guy's his voice! Hello? Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and sensor used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you. It is not untrue to say this. The line between Adepti and ghosts is a fine one indeed. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle. Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here.
Ay, putik, ba't
That
yung call ko?
aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
Pervases.
Pervases.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons. If only I could taste some authentic grilled tikka fish once more. By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Sino siya? Waterfall pala to. Oo nga no, wait lang wait lang. Try ko lang yung isang...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Wait lang. Mic test tayo. Mic test. Okay, working 100%.
Yeah.
Same. Pile. Okay. Wait.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Ay, mga tinatry lang tayo. Bakit? Doon ako gusto. Hindi ako. Basta ba naman dito? Ayo ah. Natamad ako eh. Oh, honey. Yeah, yeah. Mic. Yeah, yeah. Mic test. 10, 9, 8, good, 5, 5. Ay. Kakapa. Tangina controller to ng lolo ko.
Solidify!
Your life is mine.
Your life is mine? Tama ba? Your life is mine. Ano to weak material na to? Ngayon ko lang nakita yun ah. Oh, ano yung weak material na to? Ah, lantern. Wait, paano makuha na? Wait, harvest. What? Hanggang February 28, okay. Harvestable plant. Puta sa plant pa. Hilichurl type pa 2 Ah, okay. Maganda to. Maano pala talaga ako mag-farm dito. Mali. Kailangan ko mag-harvest ng random plant. Plausible shard. Ano yung type? Harvestable ores. Yung ore counted as ano? I mean, hindi ko lang. Lava churl. Fuck yeah! Tapusin natin ang ganitong mission na to.
Gather!
Layo ang puta.
Stabilize!
Buti pala nagano ako, no? Kasi hindi ko mapansin yan. Eh, kahapon nagsimula na ako. Dapat pala Ngayon ako simula mag-farm ng ano, mga ganito. Literal. Ano,
Don't waste my time.
Solidify!
Die.
I will have order. Solidify!
It's not.
Okay. So, naisip ko mag-farm sa ano. Farm tayo dun sa ano. Ang kata yung ulo ko, puta. Wait a minute, chat. Suddenly your face appear. Wala isa. Wala nga. Nakatuwa ako eh. Dito kasi madami. Nakakate ang ulo ko. Suddenly your face appear.
Stabilize!
Oh shit, ang sarap, ang dami.
Solidify!
Counted kaya ito. Dito ko yata atakihin, pero kayo lumapit sa akin.
Verdict is...
Mayroon ang isa. Slime condense. So, bali mga hillicher lang talaga, no? Pang hillicher lang yung counted. Tapos patuwi.
Access denied.
This is order.
Hindi naman tayo sample siya. Nice. So, sureable yung drop niya. Okay.
Give up.
Papaparm ako ng ano ah. Tapos plant, no? Plant. Ay, mga plant po, tikapon ka.
Give up.
This is order. Gather.
Dedo eh. Ito.
Access denied.
Quantum plant na to. Hindi.
We're way behind schedule.
Ano ko yung dump plant?
Solidify.
It's nothing.
Submit!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Submit!
Buta-bata niya yung atake.
Stabilize. This is order. Gather.
Submit! Give up!
Solidify.
All hail!
All hail!
No touching!
Time for retribution.
Hail!
Solidify.
It's nothing.
Putik ba't yung nag-grip? Huwag yung nag-grip.
Stabilize. Ha! Ha!
No rush naman siguro to, no?
Gather.
Don't waste my time. It's nothing.
Kunin ko lang nga itong
Blaze over. Give up.
Order guide you. Gather.
Submit. Give up.
Ano yan? May light? Teka lang, ikaw yan? Ano to? Ba't may... Ay, kala ko po dumi sa ano. Shield pala na Xionglim. Dami, oh. Meron sa ilalim. Oh shit.
It's nothing.
Ano, teka nga, ano yung ko nito? I-ano ko sa interactive map. Interactive map, saglit lang. Lolo ko pa yung cellphone ng Protect. Okay. Asan parte tayo? Sa taas. So, dalawa lang pala siya. Itong secret na to hindi kasali. Yung sili lang pati yung ano. Sili lang pati ito. Precious chest. Come on, sili. Tapos yung lava churn na alam ko dito. Kill muna natin sa lava churn.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Give up! It's nothing.
Solidify!
All hail!
Verdict is... Solidify! This is order!
15K? Ano po? Holy shit yun.
Solidify!
Hindi mo lang kapag lang ano. Oh, lahat ng ano pwede mo pulot. Okay.
Solidify!
It's nothing.
Okay, healing turn. Healing. Come on, buddy.
Gather!
All hail!
Burn! This is order. Solidify!
Give up.
Okay, yan. Ano pwedeng gawin natin? Gamitin natin ang Magically para lang ano. Balik na tayo ulit dito. I mean, tapusin na kaya natin. What the hell? Meron pa ba ako? What the hell? May nag-chat na naman. What's up sa'yo?
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace.
Ito lang i-chat ah. Bakit nakalagay yung dalawa? Easy up. Ito mag-hack tayo.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
It's nothing.
Pero... kulit mo eh. Wait lang. Wait lang pa. Ito. Sayang, ngayon pala tayo na gano'n. Farm na mana mo.
Gather! I will have order.
Don't waste my time.
Gather!
No escape. You can't run from death.
Gather!
Don't waste my time.
Over here!
Over here! Tinawag ko pa ako ah. Pinababa ng hospital, bakit?
Solidify!
It's nothing.
Blink! The systems shine no longer.
Although, normal times, gusto ko silang kalabanin, pero medyo pinakaman.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Don't waste my time.
For Rex Lapis!
Burn!
I guess this is it.
Huwag mo na pag-protect.
Don't waste my time.
This was well done. You need to hurry up. An unfortunate fault.
Bakit yung nag-drop yung ano yun? Patuloy elite. Elite naman. Ay, yun. Ito ha, sa plants. So, bishop or bishop or bishop. Bishop. Oh, may ganun pala. Sige, puntahan ko yan.
Stabilize. Ha! 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 Time for retribution. Ha! Solidify. Order.
Don't waste my time.
Over here. It's not look at me. Just once more.
Stabilize. Ha! Time for retribution. Solidify! I will have order.
Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
Solidify!
Don't waste my time.
This is order.
No touching.
Don't waste my time.
Stabilize.
Or Rex Lapis. Born of ice and frost.
Or retribution!
You ain't shit, man.
Order guide you. Solidify!
Give up.
You ain't shit, man. We don't count. You count for nothing. Sorry, fun. Guys, hindi ko kailangan i-farm yung malaki.
Don't waste my time.
So, basta mga elite. Yan. Tapos muna natin yung kay na straight from the pot na tayo eh. 3 away from pot. Pot! Masyado na tayo naligaw ng landas. Oh. Ang layo. Wow. Hindi, kala ko naman. Tangina, nakita ko na naman siya. Nasa isip ko na naman. Gusto ko na naman siya yung full ng buhay yan.
Have you gathered the items for the ritual?
Yes.
This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless. Almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
Oh, and, he says hi!
Pervases. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the censer in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole. Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Stop talking! I'm sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin! Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly. If you have no other questions, let us begin.
Initiate some. Okay.
Then we meditate. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud. Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire 1 arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
Ba't nalapalamig to ako? Roll around.
And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless. Dead. Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wang Shuin. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adeptus such as oneself. One must indeed be in a dream.
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
All right, time to take him down a peg.
Such impertinence. Where are one's followers when one needs them?
Bubugbugin ka ni Songli, gago. Ay, epic ko na si Songli.
Order guide.
Mother ka. Come on, bitch.
Please stop. I surrender. I surrender. No, no, never again. You almost killed me. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, Great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name? It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Oh, great conqueror of demons, please allow me to swear this oath before you. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore. Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wang Shuin first thing tomorrow and look for him.
Okay. Bakit? Ang inang controller naman to?
Star Snatcher. You mean the false Adeptus who wore a mask? He signed in here under the name Wong Ping An. He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it! Paimon's curious! Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets.
Habang puta.
Along with... Woohoo! The Sigil of Permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time. Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the Sigil of Permission to Xiao, shall we?
Let me guess where you're from.
Kumakain si Xiao. Cute talaga siya, ang liit. Hindi umabot yung panya sa ano. Dapat. Ang cute ni Xiao.
Ah, there you are. We got the Sigil of Permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled ticker fish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
You?
Ticker fish was Pervasi's favorite dish. I just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away.
Ano yun? Continue content. What? Yun na yun? Wait, nasa na yung Primo Gem ko? Yun. So, makakaakan ako ng 28.
Lantern Rite is nearly here. Why don't we decorate the inn this year? Oh, don't you know? On the first full moon of the first month each year, Liyue celebrates the Lantern Rite. It's a festival to commemorate the heroes from the past. After dark, the people release Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns into the night sky. Oh, may the flames of wisdom spread to all and never be extinguished. This is the meaning of the lanterns. We believe they act as the beacons in the night, guiding bygone heroes back to their homeland.
Wow, it sounds like a grand festival. And where there's a grand festival, there's always special seasonal snacks. You catch Paimon's drift?
You want to get involved in the Lantern Rite? That's great! The festive period leading up to the day itself is all part of the celebrations. During this time, we pray to bring peace and ward off bad luck. Liyue locals call it bidding farewell to the old and welcoming the new. If you're looking to take part, it's not too late. Oh, also, if you're able to, could you try to convince Xiao to go with you? We're not close. I wouldn't know how to ask him myself. But it seems that you've grown familiar.
Yeah, Paimon thinks it might be best to leave him alone for a few days.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. You should get yourselves down to the harbor. If you leave too late, the city will be crowded with people and you won't be able to make the most of it. Get going. Happy Lantern Rite.
Bentang naman. Gusto ko sanang tumulan sa inside dun kayo. All that glitter. Okay. Kaya ito na yung ano. Ako dyan ang lantern. Origin of Lantern. Origin of Lanterns. Anong Origin of Lanterns? Parang ina naman. Show or standby mo. Paano buksan ito? Theater Mechanicus Challenge Course. Anong gagawin? Oh, 1K. Nasa paso 20. Oh, maganda to. Kasi hindi ako mag-focus dyan. I don't know. Hindi ko gets. So, garashin ko na lang to sa isang account ko, sa kabilang account. Wait nga. Pweh! Tla. What? Hindi ko ba pinarm to kahapon? Blaze Lilies? Ano yung Blaze Lilies dito? Pinarm ko to kahapon ah. I don't get it. Tangina. Wait lang ah. Tignan ko lang. Tignan natin dito. Pag ito may laman, ibig sabihin nag-reset yung cooldown. Agad-agad. Mas nakahapon pa lang dapat eh. May kahapon pa lang nagsimula yung ano. Ay kaming kahapon lang ako nag-farm so dapat wala pa sila. Kala ko nag-reset ng cooldown eh. So, hindi ko siya nakuha kahapon. Okay, slide ko. Part lang na yun, hindi ko nakuha. Kasi wala yun ang base. Yun nga lang, yung part nga lang na yun. Kaya. Malakas ito. Oh, ang ganda.
Young lady, if I may be so bold, how much for the floating thing?
What a strange thing to say! But Paimon's curious? What number did you have in mind exactly? Oh, forget it. Let's assume you meant Paimon is worth more than Mora can buy.
As a matter of fact, I'm having some financial trouble recently. I probably couldn't afford it. I'm just a small-time merchant anyway. I don't deal in rare and exotic treasures.
You know, the more you talk, the more suspicious you sound.
My, someone's in a grumpy mood, aren't they? Here, maybe some candy will make you feel better.
Ooh, suspiciously trustworthy.
So, I assume you two are in Liyue for the lantern rite? This year's Mingxiao lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The plastrite that will lift the lantern into the air is the largest in 20 years. It's big enough to make you wonder if the fabled floating city in the clouds really does exist. I guess it must just be held up by a similarly sized chunk of plastrite.
Sounds awesome!
I hope our paths cross again. Welcome to Liyue. Well, I can't speak for the whole of Liyue Harbor, but you're always welcome in my store, at least.
Wow, so many stalls. Here, there, everywhere. I'm Ching Ching. I just donated Dolly. She's my rag doll. Last night in my dream, Dolly told me her wish was to fly up into the sky and see the view. So I gave her to the lady over by the big deer lantern. Dolly's wish will come true now. Won't it? I did the right thing, didn't I? Wishes are supposed to come true at the lantern rite, aren't they?
Madam Pink. Wow! Ay, tangina, hindi ko muna po.
This year's Mingxiao lantern is dedicated to Skybracer. He always was a show-off. I'm sure he will be very pleased. Well, that's the plan. I do hope they make the antlers big enough. They were his pride and joy, after all. The story goes that the antlers were made from the very essence of Rex Lapis's divine power, which made it the hardest material in all of Liyue. But then that fateful battle happened. The gods exchanged powerful blows, and the mountain started collapsing. To avoid impacting the villagers at the foot of the mountain, the Adeptus got his friend to chop his antlers off. He used those blood-drenched antlers as a wedge to prop up the mountain. And if that wasn't enough of a sacrifice, he then kept on fighting until his blood was drained and his life ran out. Thanks to him, Mount Tianheng still stands tall and proud to this day, and the blood that he lost in the battle turned into the Bishui River. Whether you believe the story or not, I'm just happy you're willing to listen to me tell it. Surely the reason the Lantern Rite exists is because people throughout the ages have chosen to come together as friends, rather than stay in isolation. Goodbye. May the flames of wisdom spread to all and never be extinguished.
Paano kayang unlockable yung ang junk food,
Look! That stone is floating! Luckily, it's tethered in place. If it wasn't held down, who knows where it would fly off to?
This is the plasterite to be used for the Mingxiao lantern. The whole of the Xiao market is centered around it.
Oh, hello! Who are you?
I'm Zhang Zhou. Recently, I've been tracking progress on the construction of the Mingxiao lantern. You seem like newcomers. Is this your first lantern rite?
Yes. How can you tell?
Well, I don't remember running into any weird and wonderful mascots at last year's festival. You'll see lots of people releasing little lanterns during the festival. Those ones are called Xiao lanterns. But there's also a huge one, a joint effort by all the people of Liyue Harbor. That one is called the Mingxiao lantern. Almost every business in Liyue has a booth at the annual Xiao market. But despite its popularity, this is the one time of the year they're not looking to make a profit. The street market exists solely to raise the funds and materials required for the Mingxiao lantern construction.
So, the Xiao market. Does it have stuff you can eat?
Plenty. And if I do say so myself, the Lantern Rite is the best festival for sampling Liyue's local delicacies. It is Liyue's biggest annual festival, after all. Showing off your craft is a great way to drum up a reputation. So even if there's no mora to be made, everyone is secretly going all out to get their produce under the spotlight.
Folks in Liyue are so smart.
If you need any help, you can look for Wangya. She's overseeing the Lantern Rite. She's usually somewhere around the Xiao market. She's your first port of call.
Oh, will she know which stall sells the tastiest stuff?
No doubt. When it comes to the Lantern Rite, no one knows more than she does.
Got it! Let's go to the Xiao market and look for Wangya. And then go to the stall with the tastiest food and eat till we're stuffed.
Can I help you? From the look of you, you don't hail from Liyue. Are you traveling through? Welcome to the Xiao Market. Overseeing? Not exactly. The Lantern Rite Festival belongs to the whole of Liyue. It's not just one person's to oversee. I'm just taking care of a few small things, doing my bit to make sure everyone who joins in the festivities has a good time.
We want to know where the tastiest food in the whole wide Xiao Market is.
The tastiest? Hard to say. I guess that depends on your personal preference. Still, what I can tell you is that everyone's talking about Yin Yan's stall. If it gets any busier over there, I'm gonna have to bring the Millilith to keep things orderly. Hey, you'd best get over there quick before the streets get too crowded with people. Oh, and if you are heading to Yin Yan, please do me a favor and run this document over to him. It's a summary of the data from last year's Lantern Rite, compiled by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It has a few operational tips for our vendors. If you're heading in that direction, it'd be a great help. As thanks, I've got a gift for you when you get back.
You really don't have enough hands on deck. If I'd known, I would have roped some others in.
What's the best thing on the menu?
Ah, customers. Take a look and decide for yourself. I can do anything on the menu. Or if there's something in particular you're after, I can do that instead.
Woohoo! Paimon will have... Huh. Now that you mention it, you do have a lot of options for a food stall.
Naturally. If there's a dish I can't cook, I've yet to hear about it. Uh-huh. Same every year. The old operational tips. How's this for a tip? Leave the handbook to one side and concentrate on the killer cooking. Hand it over. I'll use it to feed the fire later. Come on then, place your orders. Aren't you here to eat?
There are so many. This one looks good, but Paimon wants to try that one too. Huh? Grilled tigerfish? That's the one Pervases love to eat, isn't it? Seeing as the Lantern Rite is about commemorating the heroes of the past, let's order this one. This can be our way of honoring his memory.
Ah, your friend has a good eye for food. That's our specialty. Please wait. I'll have it ready for you in no time. Okay, here's your grilled tigerfish. What do you think?
Delicious. Of course. What kind of a guide would Paimon be otherwise?
Well, hope you enjoy your food. I gotta see to some other customers. If you get hungry again, you know where I am. Lantern Rite special grilled tigerfish. Don't pass up the opportunity.
So you're back. What do you think? Yin Yan makes some mean grub, huh?
Ah, so tasty.
Oh yeah? He said that last year, too. If he'd listened to our marketing tips, he'd be doing even better by now. Anyway, not to worry. Here's the gift I was talking about. This Xiao Lantern is for you.
Wow, such a beautiful lantern. How is it made?
I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to explain the process concisely. But if you're interested in Xiao Lanterns, you can ask Jingming over there. He's in charge of both the Xiao and Mingxiao Lanterns.
So, he's responsible for this super-duper huge one, too?
That's right. He should be easy to find. Just over there, I think.
If we could make a Xiao Lantern for Xiao, maybe that would cheer him up a bit. Let's find Jingming and see what he has to say.
Isn't this?
Ay, gago ba pala kung usap ko yung puso?
Building
Ako, bakit
materials.
walang nangyari?
Yes, this seems to be enough.
At this rate, teach you how to make Xiao lanterns. Oh, I'll be happy to teach you. There's no one way to make a Xiao lantern, but let me start by showing you the simplest one. I should have some spare materials over here. Just a second. They still need a bit of work. Take these and give it a go.
Para pala dun yung ano, launcher lantern. Okay,
That was so complicated. Paimon is all out of brain juice. Did you get...
You who want to learn my craft are rare find nowadays. Fair to say the method is the same, broadly speaking. But no single person can take credit for it. The whole of Liyue comes together to make it.
So it was a community effort?
Surely you've heard about it. The Xiao Market is actually a fundraiser, aiming to support the Ming Xiao Lantern's construction.
Whoa. So that's how the Ming Xiao Lantern is built.
Such is the Lantern Rite tradition. The Ministry of Civil Affairs might be covering the bulk of the costs, but it's the citizens of Liyue that donate the materials, among many other things.
Oh, so that's what that little girl meant when she said she donated her ragdoll. But since when do you build Ming Xiao lanterns out of ragdolls?
Well, the Lantern Rite is a major festival. If somebody wants to make a contribution, no matter how small, or in this case symbolic, we tend not to reject them. All well-meaning contributions are gratefully received. Especially considering how grand of an occasion the Lantern Rite is for everyone. People believe that joining the effort might bring them good luck. Alrighty then. Shouldn't you get going? With all that the festival has to offer, I'm sure you must be on a busy schedule. Of course, if you want to make another Xiao Lantern at any time, you know where to find me. Happy Lantern Rite. Have fun. Building materials. Yes, this seems to be enough. And I still have these.
So, did you find Jingming?
We did! And he taught us all about how to make Xiao lanterns. Even though Paimon can't really remember any of it.
No worries. You can always ask Jingming if you need to refresh your memory. I should go. Duty calls. Happy Lantern Rite.
Finally! Fucking hell. All the pieces. Wait. Wait. Saan ba to? Saan ba yung lantern na yun? Hindi naman pwedeng pang-bili. Hold up later. Ito story. Okay. Lantern right. Light of the face.
Osmanthus
Osmanthus warns us to the government back City of Shores. Itong City of Shores. Hindi siya part ng ano. Fuck, ito nga muna. kaano nakapalit. Before challenging a stage, use sigils to unlock the mechanic and upgrade the one each time a mechanic to the state or a certain level is. Okay. A stage can be challenged when between other players it some mechanics you can get the version of the course. Okay. Stage up to repeating a set number of monsters. You can choose stage from the missing taste other. Okay. Patik mo pang-apat pa. Can during stage character build damage. Oh, okay, try natin. Natulong ako. Hindi look.
My demon expelling mantra is ready.
Hindi tayo pwedeng magkaroon ng damage eh. Prepared, hold open. Dito sila papunta? What? Wait. Okay. Okay. Wait lang.
Access denied.
Swift and merciful.
Stabilize.
No touching.
Stabilize.
A touch of frost.
Let the show begin.
One with my blade.
No touching. Next on the agenda.
Stabilize.
Let's dance.
Swift and merciful.
Solidify.
Access denied.
Solidify.
Born of ice and frost.
Swift and merciful.
Gulo ah, puta, wala ako naindihan doon ah. So, anong premyo natin doon? Check na yun. Dito ako. Okay. City chores. Okay. Pwede pala yun. 70. Wala ako. Ah, dito talaga ako eh. Ruijin. Ruijin. Pwede pala yan. Start match. Ang inabuti na lang pwede, ano. Puking inang asan umuungol. What the fuck? Masisira pa yung ano ko. Kaya kang ma-unlock agad si Ningguang agad-agad. Kailangan ko ng C2 Ningguang eh. What the fuck? Hindi nga nakakonect eh. Disconnect agad.
Come, try your hand at Theater Mechanicus. Come, try your hand
Should
at
we
Theater
really be off
Mechanicus.
work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Mukhang masaya to ah. Tagal ko na natang in-game protect na yan. Ice, kailangan ko ng ice. Okay. Dapat water din siya eh. To water. Alam ko na, dapat ano ba to? Ito po enemies type. Ano to? Okay. Bakit?
We're way behind schedule.
One with my blade.
Tangin na siya hydro eh.
Access denied.
Swift and merciful.
No touching. Next on.
A touch of frost.
Laglag ang puta.
One with my blade.
Access denied. Next on the agenda.
Shit.
Fourth, my blade.
Access denied. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Ay. What the fuck?
We're way behind schedule.
Forth, my blade!
Hindi ko alam. You have been kicked, so you can teach me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans. Where are you? Me? Oh, I see.
It's so nice to de-stress. We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Building material.
This is the Lantern Light Gala.
way behind schedule.
Ay, tangina, hindi ko pala ginagawa yung ano, daily, ang puta. Nakashin ko na nga itong daily. 1, 2. Nakita ko na yung pangatla. Ako, okay. Tapos ko na itong daily. Tapos lipat na ako sa isang account. Tapos tuloy. Basta tuloy ko na lang mamaya itong ano. Itong event. So, ewan, super nag-enjoy ako dun sa tower. First time ko lang nag-enjoy sa isang event. Ay basta sa event. So far din sa Genshin. Kasi yung mga nakaunang event, parang habol ko lang matapos, yung reward. Dito wala, nag-enjoy talaga ako. See it on your face, that you want. Wrong situation. Baby, I can treat you better than you can. And then I gotta let you.
We're way behind schedule.
Ganito. Ay, ganito. Ang gago, ano kaya yun?
Gather!
Laking boss ha. Laki ng tulong.
Stabilize!
Give up. Submit.
Glaze over.
Wow, what the fuck? Ano yung nag-bug? Kala ko nakapagad yung ano ni ano.
Solidify!
Give up.
Bug to? Oo nga.
Born of ice and frost.
Oo nga,
We're way behind schedule. This is long overdue.
What the fuck? Only yung ano natin, no? Oh.
Access denied.
Ang ina.
Stabilize.
Ganda na itong laron pa.
For Rex Lapis.
Oh, ang ina. Only yung ano. Saan ba na event yun? Only yung...
Stabilize.
Ano kaya pwede kang farmin na ano po siya? Sabi lang ako, kakatapos na lang din ng ano. Hindi ako makagawa ng lantern. Connoisseur.
This is long overdue. No touching.
What the fuck?
Order guide you.
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Solidify.
Blaze over.
Unlimited boy. Wala
We're
na
way behind
napate.
schedule.
Hindi. Talagang ano lang. Anong meron sa event? Bakit kada may tinatamaan ako? Oh. Ang taas na.
We're way behind schedule. For Rex Lapis.
Paduda-duda.
Blaze over.
Gather. Gather. I will have order.
Si Zhongli yung kala. Bakit parang grabe naman yung ano nun? Tangina nakaapagad yung ano? Yung packing controller. Isa pa. Oh my god. Ah, 166. Paano natin yun? Ano ba arte ko? One, three attack. Wait! Wait, paano ko na-achieve yun? 20. Oh! Ba't ngayon ko lang napansin? Mot dahil. Hindi ko lang napansin yung ano dahil. Hindi ko lang napansin. Malakas na pala ang ano ko. Ito. Nagulat ako bakit ano, kala ko bug o something. Grabe pala, 166 na ano ko. Wait, anong... Ba't ang baba ng attack ko? Nagulat ako dun ah. Ngayon ko lang napansin na malupit na pala si ano. Shock! Nagulat ako. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Gather!
Give up!
Ay, gago. Ba't na-scared ka to?
Access denied. Next on the agenda.
Wait, gagawin natin. Okay, dito. Tapusin lang natin to. Tapos out muna ako sa account na to. Tapos pagkatapos, dito post puta. Pagkatapos ko sa account na to, balik ako sa old account ko. Tapusin ko lang yung lantern at rushin ko si Ningguang kasi tagal ko nang hinahabol si Ningguang. Sa kabila. Tagal ko nang hinahabol si Ningguang sa kabila. Wala kasi akong Ningguang doon eh. Uy. Ano ko ang putek. What the fuck? Oh, paano gano'n? Hindi kaya mapundot yung match. Okay po tayo sa ibig sabihin nito. Cut muna natin to, balik na lang ako mamaya ulit. Kakashin ko yung kabila.